I'm gonna say this and then we go. I'm gonna say this and then we're gonna lighten the mood up and we're gonna get to the cage. We're gonna get to the cage, but this is why it's here. We good. But I'm gonna give you something. Anybody ever watch? I know most people done seen this movie. Tina Turner and Ike Turner.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is what you're explaining. I'm gonna give you
What's
something.
love got to do with it?
What's love got to do with it? So I'm gonna get, and that's a great title. What's love got to do with it? But I'm gonna explain something to you. If you meet somebody on a damaged trauma level, and you on a damaged trauma level, y'all equally yoked. Yep. Watch this. Y'all probably gonna have a very toxic relationship. Would you agree? Yes. Okay. The day, I ain't talking about what it starts like. I'm talking about where you at. And I'm gonna keep going, trust me. Then what happens when you grow and you get to healing, spirituality, and growth, and that person is still on a trauma level. You know what happens then? Y'all both had a trauma and trigger damaged relationship. Soon as you get here, you're gonna have the bad relationship, not him, because he's gonna pull you down to where he stay on and you just visiting. But you never figured out to let that go. Next thing happens is you go to a higher level. Now I'm spiritually healed, whatever the case may be. I ain't even thinking about you no more. You know what most men gonna do? Exactly what with that mindset. Exactly what Ike Turner did. Come in with a gun now. And now at the end of the day, Tina had to do what she said. I ain't scared. What you gonna do, Ike? You gonna kill me? What you gonna do? That's what I thought. You know why? It's because now she had went to a level of where there's no more fear, there's only faith. I don't care no more. So that's what you gotta remember. Selfless and selfish can't coexist. All right? Selfless and selfish. Selfish would always bring selfless down to empty. I promise you. So we want the overflow of things. I tell people, most people are like faucets. I was in the gym and it was running a drip of water in a faucet, right? It was just dripping. It was dripping. I was like, dang. But it was never getting full. That's what most people are. Because it got too many holes in the drain. Then you turn it on where it's powerful. You just pouring into this guy. Keep going, keep going. And you like, hold on. And you like, man, why it's not working? Why it's not working? Because you're not looking that the drain still got holes in it. So it don't matter how much you pour into this drain, it ain't gonna fill up. It ain't gonna overflow to the floor. You're never gonna have to mop the floor because the guy that you're dating, a lot of guys and girls we may be dating, got too many holes. So no matter how much you pour into it, it's never gonna work. Now we're gonna move forward. Oh, I need y'all to pop it up. We going in. We going in. Here we go.
It got deep.
Hey man, listen man. One thing we can't do is be dating and being friends and in business with people with a bunch of holes in. All you doing is pouring out everything that you got.
Holes and holes.
Holes and holes.
Holes and holes. Holes and holes. I got holes in different area code. I produced that too.
If you aren't married and haven't been married or have a lifetime partner by a certain age, is that a reflection of your character?
Of your character?
That's
Character?
what she said.
That's a
She said,
I think it's a reflection of
you gotta speak up. Speak up.
I don't think it's a reflection of character per se. I think it may be a reflection of your decisions and maybe a lack of movement, lack of.
Is it lack at all?
I don't think, I was about to say that. I don't think it's lack at all. It's just your choices. Maybe I've chosen not to get married. Maybe I've chosen just to be an Oprah and Stedman, just have my partner.
Well, they said if you don't have either.
If you don't, but even if you choose not to by a certain age, that doesn't mean it's a reflection of your character. No. I think it could be a reflection of your choice.
Indeed,
because not that there's a lack of
anything.
So let's push that a little farther because I agree. I think that we put time limits and stamps on things and say you're not successful by this time. You're old. You can't do this by this time. Limitation. This and this. The only thing you can have time on is about kids, and some people still can have kids even when they get older. Yeah, so anything is an outlier scenario. But the stereotypes of society seems like it put it on women because I hear women say a lot of times that, hey, well, nobody chose you because what people run around, women run around with, I'm married, I got the ring. So why is that like a title of a championship. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's an
I see them,
achievement.
then
It's an achievement.
So if that makes it an achievement, then this is why they think that you're underachieving.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
When it's just
It's not.
it can be an instant event or something that happens in your life, or but it doesn't necessarily have to be a goal. It may not be a goal for some people.
Facts.
Some people don't want to get married. Some people don't want anybody. They are fine with themselves and they're doing what they're put on the earth to do.
Amen.
Do you
So,
want to get married?
do I want to? Sure,
would?
absolutely, I do. Yep,
You've been married before, so
I have.
You'll get married again?
I would do it in a heartbeat. I loved it.
Cool. You want to get married?
Probably a couple times. At the same time.
Oh my God.
Say that.
I don't really look forward. That's not something that I actually look forward to. But I wouldn't.
Wow.
It's not something that I look forward to. But it's not something that if God sent the right one, I would be like, no. But it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's not
God
like,
said,
no.
this is him.
No, God.
The Lord Himself gonna be like,
No, Lord.
that's the one. I'll be like, you sure? All right.
If you sent them.
Let's give it a try. But otherwise,
Again? Yeah, I do it again.
You did it again?
Yeah, I do it again.
My perspective changed. I was never a little girl that wanted to be married ever. But now at my age, I do. Really?
Yes, I want to be a wife and a mother.
Okay.
She said that.
Sorry,
I
I
am a
got
wife.
I don't know about that.
No.
I don't know about that.
I
feel you.
I don't think about that.
We're just talking about perspective. You think about it all, okay?
asking like future
Yeah, just in general.
tomorrow.
In
Not
general.
tomorrow.
Ever.
Oh, ever? Would I ever?
Want to.
Not with these men. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not with these men out here now. I don't do it.
You want to shake up the dice, shake it up.
Shift, okay?
Okay.
There's a shift in the atmosphere because.
Okay.
I can respect that.
Vaughn, you ain't answer.
Yeah.
Would you? Would you?
Yeah, for me, I didn't know that I wanted to be married. I'm not going to use the word want to because I'll be lying that I want to be married. I'll be lying. That's the truth.
Right.
I don't think about a want. Am I open to marriage? Yes.
That's
At one
it.
point, I was
Okay.
not open to marriage. Am I open to marriage? Absolutely, I'm
Yeah.
open to marriage. At one point, I wasn't open to marriage at all.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Especially because
now.
this is what makes it hard for me. There's different people in the world, women and men. Some get cheated on, and I've been cheated on too. And then there's sometimes that you're the person they want to cheat with. So when I see a relationship, being honest,
That's
and
true.
you got a great marriage and whatever the case may be, and I'm in the entertainment industry, and I'm on tour, and I'm seeing this, and I'm like, man, she's like, but what happens in Vegas, stay in Vegas. I just seen blah, 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 blah. I'm going to do that tonight. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I hear, the other person calling the phone over and over again, and you in the other room with the guy. And I asked this girl one time, I was like, why did you do it? She's like, because I've been having him on my wall and my poster. There was a dream come true. And she was like, I don't care what you say. Most women and most men, we ain't got to talk about men. She was just like, most women, because men don't need that much help.
Right.
I'm just being honest. Don't think a man need that much help to do it because he gonna do it. But most women, especially good women, it's hard for them to do it.
Yeah.
She was like, there's a price that a woman won't turn down to cheat. Y'all can tell me how y'all feel. And she said, and there's a lot of times a person that you won't turn down to cheat. You just haven't been exposed to it yet.
You don't have the opportunity.
Right. How you feel about that?
Yeah.
Do you agree? She said it's a price that you would not turn down to cheat. And there's a person that you may not turn down to cheat. You may be so excited about Tank. Just use it for
Listen. I know Denise. Her face is turned up, but I know that got you.
Listen, see?
I'm saying.
Talking about sex.
Right.
It's a smash and grab.
Oh, just sex?
Smash and
Okay,
grab.
well, then no.
Smash and grab.
Yeah.
A smash and grab situation versus you like literally wanting another person to be a part of your life solely. As in, like, I got my husband and my best friend male that's not my husband that I need this nigga. You know what I mean? In my
Now,
life
that's
with my husband.
right.
Like, two of them.
I'm with you, but
Are
she's
two
just
people I need in my life.
she's
That's
just
a
talking about
different type
she's just
of
talking about cheating.
A
anyway.
one night
Like,
only.
we don't care what it is.
not,
Cheating
yeah.
is cheating.
I'm
I
not
It
don't
is.
care how long if it's
Yeah.
hit
It's
in
cheating.
perpetuity, however you want to say it. Cheating is cheating. So
Right.
what I'm asking is to the ladies, since we have so many ladies, do you really honestly believe for yourself or in general, she has a point? Because she's like, if a girl got offered $1 billion and really had $1 billion, got half up front, she said a price. She didn't say what she said.
She said a price. He be in on it.
Not for no sex.
But then it's not cheating if he's in on it. If he's in on it, if he's in on it, then it's
Y'all
not
love to
cheating.
Y'all love to turn around and play the politician, and now my husband got being. Hey, that's not what she said.
No.
We're asking the
No,
question.
I'm just saying.
But I'm asking the question, women. Do you think
As
most women
is.
would do it or not do it?
Depends on their character.
It depends, yeah. I'm like, the
So
women
we back
feel
to
this
this.
way, the caliber of woman.
Y'all always
That's a
want our
character
honesty.
thing.
No, I'm giving you mine.
That's real. That's
Fine,
I
I'm
don't need
teaching.
$1.
I'm giving you
character
mine.
thing.
It depends on the caliber of woman, but I would say the women that I hang around with, the women that are in my circle, no, we can't be
I'm
bought.
not- yeah.
No, it doesn't matter how much money, because that's my self-respect.
Indeed.
That's me.
Like, that means more than
Listen, you know, I met Tank, and you know, I was like, oh God. You know, but I have met the finest of the fine, the one that do it for me. But I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But
You still kept your
I,
integrity.
but I'm still like,
I'm asking you that. So now you just answered the question.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, because I asked you individually, then I asked you generally
Generally.
in the percentage what most women. Do you think
Man,
that
I don't
most
know.
women can turn up? I'm just using this to be outlandish, but $100 million down for one night, even though she's in a relationship, she can turn that down. Do you think most women would turn that down, or most women would take it? That's the question.
the women that I hang around with, no, they're not. Yeah.
50-50?
About 50-50.
Yeah, I would agree.
Are y'all serious? 100 million? Y'all, listen, I'm about to get DC on y'all. Y'all need to stop lying, bro. Like, y'all got to stop. 100 million?
Then you're putting a price on my self-respect. Yeah, you can't do that. You're putting a price on my self-respect.
Well, number one, unless it's on the table, we really don't know how anyone's gonna react. But
Hypothetically
We're
speaking.
saying it's on the table. $100 million. You watch the movie.
I think the reason people can say no is because it's still hypothetical. If it was 100 million,
Sleep with them.
Tank, Bod, whoever, Idris Elba, and they had the 100 million on them with the briefcase, boy, more than 50.
But you know what?
I'm not
Sometimes
saying
money
y'all.
doesn't move
I'm
people.
saying,
It depends. Money doesn't
Idris
move
Elba
people.
came to you with 100 million.
Now the attraction of the person.
You got $100 million and it's Tank.
And it's well, you ain't out this.
Look, I know.
I'm like, hey, boo, I love you. I'm gonna have to ask for
Listen.
forgiveness. No, I'm just kidding.
I knew
Babe,
when
I'm
we
sorry.
started
I'm
this,
sorry.
that Tank
I
was
was
the
weak in the knee.
So you said yes or no? Most women
She
will.
said she do Idris Elba for free.
No, not just do him, not on no sexual shit. I want him. I want him.
Okay.
I want him.
Okay, well, you can have him for
I hate it here.
No, you
He
talking
gonna
about
give
just sexual.
no, you can have me. I'm gonna give you 100 million. You mine. Look.
Oh shit! Fool! Oh shit! Fool! Oh shit! You take jail. To the top.
Stop it. Okay, look, y'all know that's different. Y'all know that's totally different.
Your husband gonna want you to do it.
That's totally different.
He ain't never been to Sancho Pay.
Values money will do anything. A woman that values love will sacrifice anything.
Man, I ain't asked you that. I asked
And
you,
you
do
said
you
the
think the
majority.
most? Yeah.
I don't know
The
about that.
majority, over 50% do it.
I still
I'm
don't know.
sorry.
I don't know.
The
You
women
gave me a
that
number, that's fine.
again, the women
Wait.
that I hang around with, no.
Maybe
Hold on, what you say?
Get in there and make it happen.
to do it. And if Tank come to you,
I can't hear. Hold on, DC. What you say?
come on now.
Jai, what you say? What you
Don't
say? Jai?
nobody know.
The majority of
Serena, you better stop playing.
She said more. She said the majority of women value money is more than 50%. You said
If
it's
that was
50-50.
the
She
case,
said
more
no.
of us would stop dating broke ass niggas. If that was the case,
80-20.
like, if that
I
was
say
the case,
70-30. 70-30.
What you
About
say?
strong 70-30.
Oh, it's a strong, bro. It's a strong 70-30. In today's atmosphere,
Today's atmosphere,
with
yes.
I
you
know a
what you
lot of
want,
women that would never do no shit like that.
with
Yes.
who?
Thank
do.
you.
I know a whole lot of women that will.
Hold on, I know a lot.
I know a whole lot of women that will.
I know some women that won't do it, and I believe in that, but for real. But this the test. $100 million on that table.
Man, that man gonna tell you to go.
But see, that don't
That's
help.
different.
That don't help. That's different because you have.
Because then he
You're
ended
gonna have
it.
all us back behind.
Let's flip it.
Take that money. Take that money.
Let's flip it.
Baby, go on and get it to him.
80-20.
Do that move I like. Do
How
that
much
move I
money
told
take
you.
you to do it?
Right.
Y'all be doing
It's
stuff.
amazing how y'all can just shoot at a man.
Y'all-
It's amazing how y'all can just shoot at a man. You tell me it's gonna take number zero.
Beyonce,
I ain't gonna take
you
no
be
money.
like, okay,
Beyonce don't have a chance.
DC
Beyonce
don't like
have a
it.
chance.
who your type is? Who your type?
Beyonce don't have a chance. Okay, let's be clear. Beyonce don't have a chance. Jay-Z, I love you. But she don't have a chance.
Okay, now
That's all you do.
Time out, Jazzy. I asked you about women. It was a whole debate.
Another.
I switched it to a man, and you were so clear and salient. You said men don't need the money. All they'll do is for free. But when I asked you
Opportunity.
about a woman, you gave me this whole reason of analogies of why women.
And your
really
man
don't.
gonna do the same thing.
Right, and you don't think that there are some men.
Hello.
You didn't even give me the courtesy to give me a spectacle that you gave yourself that we every man. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm just saying it's amazing. I'm just showing you.
It might be a strong 90-10.
This is the perspective.
It's a
This is the
90-10.
perspective.
90-10.
Y'all went all around the world on yourself,
I didn't go.
but y'all just threw it.
Hey, I got a good one.
Y'all just threw us
Hey,
in there.
I got a good one.
That.
Zero.
Hey, listen.
100 million.
Hey, Vaughn, I got a good one. Hey, I got a good one. The way to twist it up, right? If your man was offered that, would you
my
urge
God.
him to get it?
Yes.
Wait.
If your man was offered that kind of money to do it with Rihanna or whoever he fantasizes
Hell
about,
no.
would you tell him to
Not
do it?
Rihanna.
Okay, when you like white girls, Kim Kardashian?
Go without you.
She's not white either.
Yes.
Y'all love to switch up these
She's
questions.
Armenian.
No. You ain't no way.
Sex
It's gonna be your consent. That's the only thing he needs. All he needs is your consent.
You signing the paperwork.
You ain't gonna be there at the hotel or wherever they doing
You
it.
ain't gonna be there. You signing it. $100 million
That
for
means
the
I
woman
gotta
you want.
know.
He
It's
coming with the
something
zone-zones
about
and the
like,
wham-whams.
So you can
Bam,
sign
bam.
that man
cheated
away, but
with
you
Rihanna or with some
Wait.
that's always gonna be playing that back
I
behind. That's
don't
another
know.
thing.
That's a
And then they're never gonna forget it. That's
I agree. I'm just saying, never.
no, that's something that they're
If you
We
watch,
just saying, y'all like-
you watch Indecent Proposal, he never could forget it either.
Yep.
Because
They
it's way, being honest, you can say whatever you want. It's way easier for most women to forget a little bit more about a man cheating. But let me tell you why it's hard for a man, and even in that movie, because all he looking at, and this is the truth, most men, most scenarios, this is not everybody, I'm just giving you most in my humble opinion. Most men, when they choose a woman, he choose the woman because of what you sold to him. So what I mean by that, if your integrity, like you telling me, that's what you sold me. You see how passionate you are? I'm like, oh, okay, Rita, she old school. Hold on 1 second. That's what I like. Oh, she's amazing. She's great. She's a mother. She does all this. Oh man, she's not really a person that's moved by money. She's not really moved by sex or none of that, but she like it. Okay, she got a lot of integrity. I want to marry her. This is who I want to take to God, because you got to be careful who you're going to show off to God. So I want to go show off to God, right? So I go show off to God because I've been bought into him and I know what else been selling.
Right.
The same way you know men been selling.
Right.
The same way men sell what they do, most people sell what they have and not what they don't. So if they got money, that's what they sell.
Yeah.
If you got ass, that's what you sell.
Yeah.
If you got titties, that's why you push them up and get a push-up rock. Whatever it may be. So you sell what you are. Jazzy say, oh, I got this, good cologne. Whatever it is, that's cool. That's what you lead with. So let me show you what happens though. I marry you. This is why it's hard for a man to really get over you cheating. Two things. You sold me all of that. I bought in. You go with Tank and give it to him all night.
all night.
Right? All night.
All night.
All right.
All night long.
All night.
Co-signing.
Yo,
All the zone-zones. All the wham-wham.
right?
All the
You know
tricks.
why I'm destroyed? Let me tell you why I'm destroyed.
Huh?
It's because you sold me and I bought into what you sold.
Yeah.
And you sold me that wasn't you.
Right.
So the
You
only
weren't
two
moved by
things
that.
it can be is you either lied to me, because that's what you are, or two, you really like him a lot. So either way, it's a
Lose-lose
lose-lose. I'm like, my
situation.
girl don't even do that. So if she did that, that means she really
Really
is
like,
it.
yeah.
Or she has bamboozled me. So that way I'm done because I can't get over it. You, for most men, unfortunately, you can go in your back of your brain and think most men gonna cheat. But men don't think most women gonna cheat.
Right.
It's starting to turn.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's starting to turn for real. When he thinks that most women cheat too. But I'm telling you, for a while, most men don't think most women cheat.
Right.
So you don't think your woman cheat, but you think that most men cheat. So this is why you can get over it a little easier.
Wow.
So that's why I asked the question. Don't think every man is moved by just that easy, or you like it takes zero. See, I have to disagree with you because I can talk about most men. I think most men will, don't get me wrong. But I think this is the truth. And my friends will tell you that I'm not capping. Bro, if you want me to go too far and I just met you, we just leave Rose Bar and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And if you think that I'm about to stay up to 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning just for sex, you definitely got the wrong guy.
Oh my God.
You got the wrong guy. I'm just telling you, he'll tell you this plenty of times. I'm not that guy. So what I'm saying is there are some guys out here that value their self the way you value yourself.
Yeah, that's good.
So don't just throw us up on the bus so easy.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's what makes it hard. Because at the end of the day, we're talking about black love and black culture and black relationships. But dang, if I value you on the floor and you value me on the floor, we already hit our ceiling and we're walking on it.
Yeah.
Then you want to know why it ain't working. You don't even value me as a black man. I don't value you as a black woman. We already done when we get together, bro. I promise you. But moving on, I ain't gonna keep preaching on y'all.
Let's go. Hey, Tank.
Reach back
It
down.
don't work out with your wife.
I like this because you know one thing about it, they send music in too. This is really good because we got some music people in here. All right, here we go. Jagged Edge. This is how I work with both of these guys. And 112. Who you like better? Both of them represent A-Town. Ooh-wee.
That's hard. It depends on what mood.
I know, but you gotta choose one. Jagged Edge versus 112 because I like them both. I work with both of them. Twins, Wingo, Cal. You know what I'm saying? Mike, Ron, Q, Slim. Oh man, it's hard. But I ain't gonna tell you what I think. What y'all think? You gotta choose one. Jagged Edge versus 112.
Them have that.
Damn.
Go ahead.
Tough.
It's more Jagged Edge in my playlist.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's where I'm at too.
Jagged.
Jagged, yeah.
Jagged.
Come back to me.
Jagged 12.
Yes. Good answer.
Jagged 12.
Jagged 12.
One jacket. One jacket. She got jacket 12. I got one jacket.
One jagged. Y'all. Jagged 112.
Yeah. I'm a get a slight edge to jagged.
Jagged.
Yeah.
I don't have a dog in the fight. I can't pick because it just depends on the mood. Legit, for real. It really
Right
does.
now.
Right now,
you
you
move
move
now.
What's now? What
You move right now?
Out of the
If you
two.
had to make a playlist.
You just was talking about Tank, so
but I have all
thinking about Tank. If you're thinking
I
about
have both.
if you're thinking about Tank, which one are you gonna listen to?
Well, I play 112
There we go.
Okay,
All right, what's that you take?
first.
Yes.
Yeah.
112?
Yeah, I would take 112 first.
First.
Twins.
But I
take
like
Jagged
They're
Edge.
so twinnish.
Yeah, I know, but I would take
Jagged.
112. I love
Jagged.
it.
Okay, man.
But
like
we like
112
that. We
too.
like
I
Jordan. I
love
hate that
so
so much.
much.
I like Jagged.
I hate
I
the
like
Wingo.
Jagged is
I'm
so.
going
I
Jagged.
love them.
I'm
Love you,
Jagged.
Wingo.
All right, hold
Hi.
on. We're about to get ready to close out, but we got to get some this on.
Tempo, Jagged slow. Right.
When was the last time you had a dirty dream and tell us all about it?
I can tell you all about my dirty thing.
You gotta tell us about this dirty dream. Let's talk about it. When the last time you had a
What I
dirty
was doing to
dream,
Rihanna.
and let's talk about it. What was it?
So I can tell you about my dirty dream and what I was doing to Rihanna.
All right, set the tone, Jazzy. For real. Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do it.
What's your last
I
dirty
ain't gonna
dream?
do it.
What you was doing, bro?
It ain't gotta be who though.
No, it don't have to be.
Great.
And ask who?
Okay, go ahead. What was it about?
Dirty. It was dirty.
It was dirty. I mean, yeah. It was in what was it? No.
No.
Close.
That was a bar.
Close though. She know Christina. No, it was at an award show. At an award show in the backstage restroom. And it was actually in the...
Hold on 1 second. Who keep opening that door? Please stop opening. Go ahead.
Somebody, okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, well, it was in the backstage dressing room, restroom. You know how they dressing room? They lavish us fruits and all kind of stuff. And like, you know what I mean? And, you know, I mean, it happened right there on top of the fruit and everything.
On the tray.
On
Yeah. So it was like, you know how they bring in the fruit? They brought her in
On the platter.
It was like, cause I think I went to a party, I think where I got in my head, where I went to one of these parties where it was like, you know, you have a girl laying on the thing and then, you know, they have like hors d'oeuvres
around.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, she was the hors d'oeuvre. And, you know,
And you partook.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. I don't remember the last time I had one. No, I take it. I sleep soundly. I rarely have dreams.
Okay.
Rarely.
I sleep sound.
Well, when was the last time you fantasized? What was your fantasy about? When you fantasized, was something in the past? Was it some present? You ain't gotta tell us who. But was it fantasy? What would you fantasize about?
Yeah, I know her, but I don't know her. She's tough. She's got, her body's crazy. Yeah, she was a fantasy.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So there's some women out here that's fantasy.
Oh my God. Yo, she ain't. I can get her.
Oh my God.
But I can get
Oh
her.
my God.
Get her.
I can get her.
Come on.
It was the first date I had with a couple, and I'm considered cis or straight, so I don't understand how it was a couple dating me, but it was an interesting night. I think I'm gonna write a script about it.
So y'all was this was the dream?
The dream was I met a couple, a celebrity couple, and we went on a date that turned into a late night and early morning.
Oh.
A soiree.
Did you like it? In your dream? I know it's a dream, but did you like it?
Oh,
You did?
soiree's naive.
That's cool. All right, cool.
I'm gonna be skipped because
Skip it.
This is called Let's Talk About
you
It.
want to make up one.
Oh, you don't have one? No, don't skip. Just say that. You don't have one.
I'm not right now. Sorry.
John, you don't have one.
Right
You have one? You have any fantasy?
I got one.
I don't know. I said that because you was over here to my
You
note.
said a dream, right?
Yes,
like
a
this
dream.
a dream.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't choose your dreams, man.
They happen.
They just
Mine
have
was like, it was like on it, like a cruise ship or like a yacht, or some type of boat. That's from the ocean. It was like a bunch of people in like the jacuzzi, like it was a big jacuzzi, and it was basically like a group orgy.
Oh. That was getting me.
Sound like an Instagram post. Bring the drinks. Bring the drinks.
All right, cool.
Okay. Group fun.
Was they twerking in the background?
I ain't gonna hold you. Right? I'm not a very strong sexual person unless I like a person, right?
All right.
But I remember the only like near sexual, like it was a sexual dream.
It was Idris.
I wish to God it was, to be honest with you. But no, it wasn't him. Okay, at the time, I think I was in high school. And this is the only time I've ever had a sexual dream that I didn't understand or why it happened. It was this guy, sexual chocolate. And sexual chocolate. And for some reason, we got it on in the bathroom stalls.
In the high school?
I don't know, in high school. And I never forget it. I was a very, very fresh little virgin just running around scared of boys. Didn't want to be, so every time I seen him, I'd run to the next, like to another, that's how shy that dream made me. Because I never in my life even like had a dream like that. But that's the only time I've like had something where I was like, oh, this shit is deep. Like, sex
When you
is
dream about somebody, I did that before too. Dream about somebody, and then when I see him, I'm like,
like, try not to look at it. You're like, oh.
that shit was real. Fuck up, you be looking around like,
Yeah.
Is it about to happen right now?
right.
Come on, we got like 10 minutes. We're going in. Let's go. Come on.
Somebody that I worked with, and it was recent.
Come on.
Oh,
And yeah, it's just I allowed my thoughts to run away with me, and I went to sleep with those thoughts, and of course,
you woke up and
I was, hey, what's this mess?
So this was a complete situation. This is a beginning to end situation. You went from You went from dreams to reality.
My Lord.
You know, your mind doesn't know whether or not it's real.
Come on.
So your body responds.
Your body responds, and then you have
Tell
to
us about your
clean
body
your.
responding.
No.
Oh wow. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
That responded.
Scientific.
And so you had
Did
to.
you feel what she? My question is, did you feel what she felt when she felt it?
I was done.
Ooh.
No.
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 Ever feel each
Did you
other?
feel the deal or did you
Look
see
at that figure.
No.
Okay, tell us your
It was a private. That was private. It was
That's
Her dream was private. And her response was private. It was private. I didn't have
Okay,
that.
Well, tell us about yours. Okay, come on.
Let's see.
She's so hilarious. She don't want to say it. Look at
You know, my last one could have been with somebody that I've actually been with.
Okay.
And so, you
A
know,
revisitation.
a revisitation of a wonderful
You
experience.
make that sound
Excellent.
so big. Come on, man. Come on, let's talk about
there
it.
with crumpets and tea. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
The last one I had was great. It was awesome, actually.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yep, it was amazing. I ain't gonna tell you who it was, but we was on a private jet and all the way from Atlanta to LA. It started there and we didn't finish until we hit the runway. That was it.
What is it? The Mile High Club?
Yeah, it was great.
I'm not a member of
I
that.
do too.
I'm not a member of
I
that.
The Mile High Club. That was kind of dope.
You said you got
I
it.
said that, and y'all
That
got
was
some.
great.
Edit that out.
That was great.
I'm like, I'm not a member.
Edit what out?
They're gonna keep that one.
All right, here we go, and then we're gonna move on and play our little game. We're gonna keep it going, right? Here we go. How many times do you masturbate a day?
Damn.
That depends.
That's what it said. And
Depends
then
on
want to
what.
know, do you get satisfaction from masturbation?
Depends on how hard the cum is too.
Tell us about it.
There's levels. Okay, there's levels to the cum. There's levels to the cum.
Going in.
Okay, look. Okay, I'm not a big masturbator because again, I actually have to have some real emotional and feelings
Attached,
induced
yeah.
for me to feel sexual, right? I don't know, it's a weird thing. So it's
not weird.
Okay,
That's a woman. Yeah, it's not.
Okay,
Actually called
demisexual, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so so with that being said, if I end up liking somebody, then it can kind of get to a point where it's like it's not a constant thing. It's at the time, like on the day of, I might do it like 6, 7 times, but then I'm done like through the month. Like it's no more.
6 or 7 times.
Yeah, cause
You finish every time?
yeah.
This is unfair.
Multiples at that. During the session.
Now I see why a lot of women don't need sex all the time. Y'all finishing 6 or 7 times a day.
But this is the thing. The comes are different too.
Yeah.
Our comes are different.
Yep, there are different types of orgasms. Yep.
It can be soft.
Sometimes it can be real light.
Yep.
It can be light. You be like, okay, I felt that.
Men can do that.
And then
That
it's
one that make you just squirt.
But you can't go.
yeah, and then that's your life.
But you can't go back to back to back. You can't go 6 times.
Yep.
In 10 minutes.
Yeah, it depends on the setting and the mood.
Take your life.
Where does hold on, that's the question. We go around the corner. We're gonna go around real quick. I really want to know. They want to know.
Squeeze
We're
now.
gonna do it. So in your masturbation, what's one thing you got to have? Can't number one. You got to have for you to finish.
A towel.
Don't we all?
It might be something something that helps you get off. So you have to think about somebody specific.
It's gotta be a real emotional connection within my sexual thought.
Okay, so you got to think about
So
somebody
it's
specific.
like it's gotta be like if
Yeah.
I'm thinking me an interest, it's like he's in love with me. Like that
Yeah.
nigga love the shit out of me. And I'm like, okay, let me show you what I got.
Got you. What you need? One thing in your thing. One thing.
Oh God.
Visualize, because it's not enough. You can't just press the button.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to visualize. Let me ask a question. Do you have to visualize a person you've been with, or you can visualize a
Just
person?
the act.
Oh, the act.
Just the act itself, the energy.
What you need?
Shit, sometimes I don't need nothing. I just need horny.
Yeah, that's almost as funny as the child. I don't need nothing. I don't need a towel. I don't need you. I don't even need me. It's over. I don't need nothing. Matter of fact, I don't even want me to touch me.
I don't even want me to touch me. John.
Give it to me, Lord.
All right, hold on. We're going to keep going so we can go. John, what one thing you need? Hold on, y'all. What you need? One thing.
I'm snorting. She's snorting.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
What I need?
Just one thing.
I don't need nothing else but my special pillow. That's it.
A pillow? So what are you doing with the pillows?
What's the pillow's name?
What you mean, a pillow can do it?
Like,
Mr. Fluffy.
Let's talk about it.
You lean on it or something?
you lean on it. No.
What you do with the
Why
pillow?
y'all want her to shit? You just asked her to and position it and
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all, so we can hear it.
you place it and position it. And
Position it?
If my mama is watching, look, I hope she's. My mama ain't gonna watch it.
Well, don't tell
Wash
nobody.
all the pillows on the bed.
No, but seriously though, you just place it and position it, and y'all ain't never seen someone like, oh, like no, for real. Like,
No, you need the pillow to
like it's like stimulation. Like,
All right, cool.
like I don't use my hands. I don't want my hands.
All right, cool. What you need? One thing.
He's so confused.
I am so confused. I'm in another world. I guess a visualization of somebody. Yeah.
Visualization. Jazzy, what do you need? What do you need?
Bang Bros. They them porn filmmakers. They're porn filmmakers. They the shit. They got the good scenes, man. They got the they gonna be like, yeah. They be 3 minutes long. That's all you need, man.
What you need?
And then once they don't drop, Bang Bros. You know this shit. Y'all know it. What it say? Lizzie laughing.
He's cracking up.
Bang Bros.
Bang, bro.
Bang Bros.
Never heard of that.
All right, come
Here
on.
they go again.
Hold on, y'all. Ja.
I'm like,
You can't hear.
well, I don't masturbate. I don't. It's a choice. I don't. I used to. I don't.
Wow.
So are you
got a reason?
Are you having sex?
Look at her face. Look at her head. Come again.
Hey, we're talking about this, and you're trying to switch to that.
Come again.
I said I don't do this. Why are you asking me about that?
Hey, this the twin brain right now. Ready? Ask that question again, but DC gonna act it out. Go, ask that question again.
Oh, my essence.
No, you just said to her, but he gonna be a brain.
Are you having sex?
We're talking about this. I don't know how we got on that. This has nothing to do with that. And what we're not going to do is ask me about that when we're talking about this. Those are two separate things. Okay? Two different worlds. I don't touch myself. It doesn't mean I don't get touched. But if I...
They go to goddamn big shopping.
Yo, that face, classic.
You turn like a puppet.
Yo, she said, her face.
Reese.
What do I need? Emotional connection
That's all?
to the person. Like there has to be, like I gotta want.
What you just
No, I got a toy.
Okay.
What you say?
Scouts on her.
But if you do it, you can.
Oh, this little.
That rabbit works. Okay, it's the rabbit. The rabbit works.
I need
visual.
I need visual.
You gotta have
and
visual.
First of all, I need visual, and I'm not talking about visualizing in my brain. So we need to have like
A video?
a conversation,
Yeah.
FaceTime.
FaceTime is
Because I'm a
nice.
police, because I like to watch.
That's
So when
fine.
you in it too, now I can't do it by myself. So like,
do it alone.
no, I cannot. No, I cannot. No.
Oh.
No, it's not I'm with her. I'm not my thing. Me sitting there at home and doing it by myself, I can't do it. But I'm not really into porn. I'm only into my porn. meaning the shit that I taped. I want to watch that. I don't want to watch nothing else. And everybody got their own thing. But my point is, for me, I got to be visual. So, and if you're not doing it, meaning you're the person just listening. Me and my girl doing it, and we talking, and she's just listening to me. It's gonna be tough. I got to make sure that you are being pleased, and that turns me on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you get pleased from the other person.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fact.
That too. That's what
Yeah,
bring the
that
class.
strokes my ego.
That was a
too.
whole lot of
Yeah.
pandemic in, boy.
Here we go.
Pandemic, boy,
Here we go. Here we go.
Everybody wanted some of that pandemic.
We're
boy.
gonna go around, and when I point the finger and
Everybody
close
did
this
it on
out, right? With everybody here, we're gonna act. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you an improv about stereotypes and whatever, and I want you to act out the stereotype and why it's like that, okay?
Act out the stereotype?
Yep, you're gonna be acting out the stereotype. When I press to somebody else, you're gonna act it out. I'm gonna give you the one stereotype, we're gonna go around the room and you're gonna act it out, right?
With the person or by ourselves?
No, to the person.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give DC something, give you something, and this is what you're trying to get from DC. When I flip, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna try to get from her the same thing she was trying to get from you.
Okay.
All right? You ready? Here we go. So it's like a relationship this way. You want something from him, but he want the same thing from you. So your scenario is you want to be married.
So you want? Oh.
Look, you want to be married. You're trying to convince him to marry you.
Okay.
You got 30 seconds, 45 seconds, but you irate, you pissed off, and you upset because y'all been dating for a long time, and he will never ask you. When I press the button and snap my finger, DC, now you do the same thing to her. You want her to marry you, and she don't want to get married, but you trying to get married, and you upset about the same thing. And I want to see how a man would deliver the same thing that a woman would deliver in their feelings, in their frustration. How would it go? You ready? Every time when I snap, you go, and when I snap, you go. Every time you hear a snap, y'all for real, every time you hear a snap, y'all switch back.
Okay.
You ready? So her snap and your snap like that. Ready? I action, go.
So apparently you don't want to be married to me. Because if we've been together all this time and you still not ready to be married, I'm just guessing maybe it's not just, it's me. So I'll go, and I'll let you decide that for yourself.
So DC, let me say something to this. This is a skill too, meaning yes, the conversation, you can cut it off anytime, but y'all upset. So she upset. She ready. Bring that back one more time. You ain't gotta sit there and listen to that. Ready? Action, go.
So apparently you don't want to be married
Why
to
do
me.
you say that?
Because you're not ready to be married. Right? That's what you tell me. You don't want to be married right now.
I didn't say I didn't want to be married, and I didn't say I didn't want to be married to you.
Okay.
I'm saying that now at this point, I want to be married.
Okay.
I want you to marry me.
Okay.
But we need more time.
So what exactly are we waiting for if we want to be together for the rest of our lives?
It just changed. Y'all
What's
ain't
the
had
time?
sex. Y'all married and it's been 2 years and she don't want to give it to you. Action. How do you feel?
Listen, I need it every day, multiple times. And if you don't listen, I ain't trying to go nowhere else. I want it from you.
Okay, so you're not cheating.
No.
You don't want it from no one else.
No.
Okay. So
Now, when we have sex, are you satisfied? Yes. Don't even answer it.
but you're not listening.
I don't have to listen to that because I know what happens when we have sex.
Okay, but I'm serious.
This is crazy. The neighbors know. I bet the neighbors know your name. Come on now.
Look, well, if I'm keeping sex from you.
That's why we're not married.
Oh.
Well,
Okay. So
that's why. Yeah.
You know what? You're right. I shouldn't be withholding sex from you.
You shouldn't.
As your woman. But I will say this: if you want sex,
yeah. You want me to take it?
No.
Oh.
Take it.
Oh.
You don't do things that actually
Question.
like induce the mood. You just like, hey, turn over, give it to me. Like, what is that?
Perfect. So what I want to portray so everybody's watching is that inside of our communication, the things we want, y'all both enter that want with frustration as I asked. But one thing about it, what you usually lead with is what you receive. What you lead with. Now, watch this. I want you to do that same display in this black love that we're trying to push forward, right? Do that same display, but I want you to give it to him sincere. You still want to be married. Same way. Now we're going to see how a man would respond. And you do the same thing, and we're going to see how a woman responds when you change your delivery. Go for it. Action.
I want to be married. I want us to work.
I understand that.
The thing is this the marriage make it one? Okay. I want to be with you and I want to be married. I don't want to force you to marry me. I want that to be a decision that you want to make. But if you're not willing to make the decision to do that, like maybe now or maybe not ever, I can't waste any more time being here.
I want to be married to you. But we have some things we need to work out. And I know that those things are blocking you from marrying me. Because the relationship is, it's up and down, but I want to be married. We just have to work through these things.
Y'all having sex problems. Go, DC.
This is the thing. I like it, right? It's, no, seriously.
You like it?
Yeah, no, come on.
You enjoy it?
No, come on. We wouldn't be here if I didn't.
That's facts.
I promise you.
That's big
Okay?
facts.
Let's understand. But we've got to, this cannot be a once a week type of thing. This has to be multiple times. You understand what I'm saying? Because bills are taken care of. You're living good.
That's right.
Right?
Yes.
I help. I can cook. I help out.
I love that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
You should.
Do you notice that?
Because Cravante down the street, he don't cook.
That nigga
I
don't
cook.
Yeah.
So, we got to work this out. You have to.
But you
Now, perfect. Give them hand.
That was good.
The reason I did the exercise is, honestly, which one would you be willing to listen to more? The first one or the second one? Which one would you listen to the most?
The second
first one.
Of course,
The
the
second one.
Second one, yeah.
Now the first one the first one normally comes after a build up of holding that
Yeah,
stuff.
but I'm glad you said
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna close with that. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
You know what that's called? That's called the volcano virus. Let me tell you what the volcano virus is. The volcano virus is, as things starts to build up in your life, you thinking you being patient. Boy, I ain't saying nothing.
Exactly.
Oh my God, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
You keep trying me.
Yep.
Okay, build up. Boom.
Yep.
Oh my God. Boom, boom, boom. You
Yep.
talk to your girl. I ain't saying that
ain't
for a
saying
whole
that,
night.
but-
I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
And then when you come to him, you give him hot lava.
Yep.
And vice versa, right?
Yep.
And he's going to give it, and he's going to give you hot lava back,
Back,
vice
yeah.
versa.
Yep.
That's true.
And this is where you're confusing yourself. You fool yourself in the volcano virus thinking you got patience.
Yep.
But you only have patience for you. Because the only person you was talking to about your problem,
What is
Yourself.
you never even talked to him about your problem. So you let it build all the way up,
That's
and
right.
now it's overflowing in lava, and then you want to know why you're getting lava back.
That's right.
So this is why I say this all the time. Patience is not inside of your own mind. We got to learn how to communicate, comprehend, and so forth and so on.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
And you already know we leave with something good. I usually play these cards, but we just did that.
That
So
was
we ain't gonna
great.
do that. That was really good. I
Yeah.
really liked that. That was really
Great
good.
improv.
That was good.
Yeah.
All right. So
Maybe I'll marry you.
here we
after
go.
this.
Maybe we'll marry you. Here we go. So I always live with some music or something. So Black Beta's always saying they'll help you out. Jai, you gotta sing. Give me something good. I don't know what. We need something to make the soul feel good and everybody that's at home watching. And we'll be your background.
Love.
Let's go. All right, here we go. This is dedicated to all the lovers out there. I'm gonna be your host and your DJ. All right?
All
You
right.
ready?
Come on,
this is
DJ.
dedicated
Come
to all
on.
the lovers out there. Right now, it's going down real big. It might be Valentine's Day in your life every day. And tonight, we just want to say love, love, love is all you need. Let's go.
I used to think that I wasn't fine enough. And I used to think that I wasn't wild enough. But I won't waste my time trying to figure out why you playing games. What's this all about? And I can't believe you're hurting me. I met your girl, what a difference. But you're seeing her, you ain't seeing me. I
Go, girl. Everybody, all my ladies, let's go.
Oh, love.
We talking about love today.
Never knew
Relationship. Come on. Just the part.
That's that R. Kelly run, ain't it?
I believe I can fly.
I'm sorry.
Man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We give up for everybody out there that's watching, man. Dominique Danielle in the building. Come on, man. Let's get it. It's going down.
Let's go.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Blah, 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 blah.
Talk about it.
Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it.
Guys, it fits up.
Blah, 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 blah.
Just one other.
Hey.
Talk about it, talk about it. Blah, blah, blah. Go. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey.
Lisa.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We got atmosphere. In the back. We got atmosphere.
Hey.
for you. Talk about it. Blah, 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 blah.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
What you talking about?
Blah, 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 blah.
Is there-